All right, come with me. I'm going to show you my podcasting setup. My wife just helped me clean out my office to make it a little less cluttered, but I wanted to show you what it looks like behind the scenes. So we'll open the door here, turn on the light. First thing you see is this. You'll notice my kids are screaming in the background. You'll notice this Larson cutout, Ohio State, Oregon, Cowboys and Seahawks. That was an awesome gift from a friend of mine. On the right side here is the goals that I map out, Game Time Guru map. Have all my stuff here. I need to update this. You notice here I got a couple of letters from kids that I've coached. My boy G is out on a mission for the church. I'm stoked for him. But then we'll turn right here. This is the setup we have. It's nothing fancy, but I just kind of want to go over a few things. If you take a look at the bookshelf, I've got my Idaho Horseman, my Ohio State helmet, my Ohio State stuff up here, some other things too. My degree from Boise State University, my Big Bad Brad signed hat from Brad Johnson, as well as the Wheaties box. Super stoked for him. And one of the things you'll know about me is I love books, right? On leadership, business. I love autobiographies and so forth. But a lot of these books that I have here on the bookshelf are from guests that I've had on the podcast. A lot of them have written books, and I think it's awesome. So I have those here. As you turn around, this is what it looks like in the background. Nothing fancy, right? I don't have a fancy setup. I've got a MacBook over here, awesome computer that gets the job done. I've got my microphone right there. I've got a backup microphone over there if I ever needed it. But that's what it looks like right here. You'll notice just a little bit of decor in the back, but I want to show you something. So I'll turn the light off here. This is how I get the light to work. So turn this light on here. I usually have the lights off. That shines, and then you'll notice this is my blue light that hits the wall. And I'm going to work on some more background lighting as well. But this is what it looks like when I'm recording, as I have the background with the blue light behind me. And I'll get a couple of more of those things as we go. So that's kind of what that looks like. Again, nothing fancy, just a normal setup. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the podcast or followed me on YouTube, I would love that if you could do that for me. But I got a lot of audio listeners on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, but 681 right now on YouTube, so go follow me there. But take a look. I got my medals here too. This is the most expensive medal I ever earned. That's because I ended up going to the hospital after that race. A trip in the ambulance and an ER visit after that race cost me a lot of money that I spent well over a year paying off. So anyway, if you have any questions in regards to the podcast, behind the scenes or anything, or like how to set up a podcast, as you can see, it's not anything fancy, but it gets the job done. And so I'd be happy to answer anything that you got, any questions that you have.